in there. Good morning to ye. Night Rider's in the building off top. You hear me? Pause. He's in the building. As you come in, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up. Boop, boop. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Boop, boop. And while you at it, reel back and cock back, pause, and hit that bing, that notification bell so you can be in the know of when we go live with the Good Morning Gang show, the Pheel Friday show, or anything that I post on this good old YouTube channel, Big Phil Speaks. That part. Listen, y'all got an extra treat last time because this IG went the whole time, but we're not going to allow it this time. That part. We getting ready. Mark Anthony Smith is in the building. B Smallwood, hey, good morning to you. Zay the Doughboy is in the building. Bree Williams, Book Poppy, all that there. Happy Friday. Come on over to that good YouTube. That part. Watchman is in the building early. Donnell G in the place to be. GMG, Dez and D, they in the place to be. Super. LG2 Funny, GMG, Paul Kearney, Jersey Boy, I think Jersey Boy is in the building. Shawnee's Unique. She said, let go. Mrs. Ryder, pause, but she in the building. Miss Ryder, you ride out like that? Do you ride out like that? I'm just saying. Synovia from the kitchen, she stepped all the way from the kitchen to the living room. She had to pull up. You hear me? She said, I'm here. I know that's right. Blessings to you all. You hear me? LG came back in. Good money, gang. Listen, we in the building. As you come in, hit that thumbs up for your boy. Where my other phone at, though? Hold up. Oh, there you go, right there. I'm about to say, what the figgity is going on her? Let me make sure now. You got to get on up. Ooh, you got to get down. Get on up now. Say it again, yeah. Watchman said, Ryder ass. Oh. She said, Miss Ryder said, shh, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. They gonna be on my body if they knew. Lord. I know LG. It's all good, brother. Stop capping. It's in the building. Salute. Listen, hold on. Make sure my co-host is up and at her. She was up late as a mug. Her daggone self. You got to get on up. 1 second. Let me mute thyself. Listen, we in the building. Not sure what's going on. We waiting for the co-host to come through. But in the meantime, between time, tell a friend to come on in. Listen, after we do the little warm-up, I'm going to talk about a story that I saw on the internet. The video posted up by our good homie, the good comedian, the good actor, Earthquake, that happened locally in my area, whatever the case may be. Something brazy, something crazy, depending on what side of the table you on. Listen, look like something out of a movie. You hear me? But we gonna get to it. You hear me? Listen, we got a lot of things coming up for you all. A channel revamp as far as the show. some other animations, some other theatrics, working on a theme song, or opening song for the Good Morning Gang. You know how I do. Listen, it's got some good things coming. Listen, oh, also I got some music coming, an EP coming. Y'all gonna like it. I think y'all gonna love it. Matter of fact, y'all gonna love it whether you wanna like it or not. That's what I'm on. But no, you get to see another side of Big Phil Speaks. Y'all getting teaspoons. Y'all getting baby food versions of who I am. Y'all about to see a little bit more of me. Y'all gonna get tired of me. Y'all gonna be like, didn't I just see this? I think I saw him because I'm gonna be in and out like ghosts. Call me Big Phil St. Patrick. You hear me? Because I'm gonna be moving, and I got to move in truth. You get the parallel. Big Phil St. Patrick, truth. Oh, that's a bar. Listen, we in the building, huh? We Miss Ryder said, ooh. That's right there. Top cabin, big gorilla, big 8 shiznayi. Huh? They call me the silverback pause. Huh? To tell me what, be silverback gorilla with the bag. But I'm chilling though. Don't make me be the villain though. I'm in the building. Sabrina. She's in the building. Good morning to ye. Listen, y'all come on over to the good YouTube. Y'all know where we at. The channel pin right there. What you waiting on, huh? You waiting for an invite? You already invited. Come on and bring that hands on over here. Platinum Queen. Hey, come on over. Juan CEO, come on over. YouTube channel pin right there. That part. How y'all feeling this morning? And do not be afraid to tap in as we talk our talk and talk that bullshiggery-ish. It's my co-host, I said co-worker. Co-host would like to say, damn it, maybe I need some more libation in my life. Take a swig for yourself. Take a swig for yourself. Feeling good about myself. Listen. It's Friday. Hopefully y'all all just got paid. Hopefully some of y'all, if not most of y'all, done got laid. Hopefully y'all able to chill in the shade. Whether it's libation, coffee, liquor, or some lemonade. Listen, hopefully y'all are prepared to have a wonderful weekend. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're going to work, leaving work, getting ready for work, wishing you had work, or in the bed trying to put in some work. Hopefully you're about to have a wonderful evening. Weekend. Y'all be careful out here. Y'all be careful. There's a lot going on in these streets, these real streets. There's a lot going on these internet streets too, but there's a lot going on in the real world. And you got to make sure you stay prayed up as you're moving about. Stay with positive vibes, positive energies. And as they say, proverbially and cliched, stay woke. You hear me? Because the enemy is out there and you got to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, bob and weave like Mike Tyson in his prime. And if you can't, at least do the rope-a-dope like Ali. You feel me? And keep it pushing. That part right there. Huh? You going to see the OJs tonight? Oh, all right, Sonovi. She said she getting some of that old school flavor, them good old OJs. Forever mine. Ooh. Free. Come on over to the good YouTube. Grand Rising Areas, Graham. Come on over to the good YouTube. Reasons, Coach Nimbo, all y'all, YouTube, that part channel right there. Listen. Ain't that right, Des? Indeed. The OJ's always fire. That's one of them old school groups that when you put on their record, boy, it just give you the chills, goosebumps. No matter how old or how young, certain songs they got, put you there. You hear me? Miss Ryder said, oh man, that's gonna be a good concert. Listen, huh? Oh, Dez said that, like, he said, have fun. Like, why you didn't invite me? I wanted to go. That's baby making right there. Listen, huh? Put that thing on. He's like, come here, girl. You gonna slow grind in that thing. You gonna be, ooh. Let me stop. Oh, but it is Friday, a precursor to Feel the Love Fridays tonight, 8 p.m. with my other beautiful co-host, Evolution Brooklyn, in the house, without a doubt. And if you think we turn up during the morning show, it gets super extra fragilistic, expialidociously spicy on the Feel the Love Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That part. You hear me? I wear Prada, Hannibal the African. Come on over. Listen. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. What is it? About 8, 10, 8, 11. There's a story out of Fairfax County, Virginia, right? The video, I had heard about it through a news flash on my phone, but really didn't get no context of it. But somebody was at the gas station wherever it was, and was posting a video where this guy was going through with a police officer, trying to rough him and or get his vehicle or whatever the case may be, right? So they fighting and tussling in the vehicle, basically. You know, they standing outside the vehicle, leaning into the vehicle. Somehow the vehicle gets put into gear while they're backing up. And I guess the dude who was fighting the police officer kind of got into the car, but he backed up, hit one car, went over a little thing, and then crashed into another car by a McDonald's or whatever. The officer must have fell out of the car because he wasn't there. All of a sudden, you hear shots ring out. I guess the cavalry got there. Baka, 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 baka. So then they walk up on the car. One officer, you hear him let off another shot. Baka. Then there's one brolic black officer open the car door, snatch him out. As he snatched him out and yanked him down, he made sure that he was finished. He was like, baka, baka, baka. Now that's the catchy part, right? Because a lot of people say that's what he get. That's what he get, right? The dude. Obviously, he was on a suicide mission for whatever reason, intents and purposes, right? But in Fairfax, anybody know anything about Fairfax City and Fairfax County? Is a tricky situation because they be on some bullshittery. The fact that officer yanked him out of the put his gun down on him and finished him off, that officer might be in a world of trouble. A world of trouble. Because he can't say that the guy had a gun on him or nothing. The guy can't say that he was fighting back and feared for his life. He can't say that because the video footage saw that. The officer probably thought nobody was recording. What say you all? Good for the individual. Enough was enough. They done already lit him up. What do you say? Because we don't know if he was fully dead, if he was dead or whatever, but he must not have. A dude felt like he wanted to finish him off. And this was not the officer that was in the tussle either. This was an officer that pulled up on the scene, whatever the case may be. What say you all? Should that officer be penalized, prosecuted for the extra gunplay when it was all said and done? Or should he get a pass because dumbass did what he did from the giddy up? Weigh in with it. You know what I'm talking about? You just seen that video, huh, Sabrina? Yeah, that's local. That's, Fairfax is one county over. Listen, I know them all too well. Huh? Listen. Now the cops should go to jail, man. I concur. But I'm just saying it's gonna be tricky. Especially if you talk about a jury of your peers, because Fairfax County is kind of diversified in a way. It's gonna be interesting to see how that play out, though. But it was crazy. Then it was like a girl and her boyfriend was in the car, and the girl was recording. She was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" And the dude was like, "Oh," after them last 3 shots, dude was like, "Oh no, he just executed him." Like that was the best play-by-play right there. It was like he said it like everybody that's seen it would have said it. Like, oh hell no. David B, at that point, the person was incapacitated. The person was incapacitated. He was not holding that gun. You can clearly see the body. The man's body was limp when the officer pulled him out of the car. There was no gun in his hand. And he went down and he went down. He didn't stand up and just bop, 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 like back up like you might have a gun still on him. He put the gun down like that. Like, yeah, you you want to do that? Bop, 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 you out of here. That's what happened. That's what happened, David B. Of course, he was already shot. Yeah, exactly. The individual was already shot up possibly because they let off a number of rounds. So what the last officer did was overkill. Overkill. And I get it. If I don't want to offend nobody that's law enforcement, because I know how y'all got that blue wall and all that bullshiggery. However, is there such thing? I got my own answer to that. Is there such thing as too much? Is there a such thing as too much? How can you justify that force at the end? And who knows, the dude might have been dead already or dying. However, your job is as a peace officer is to maintain order, get peace in the situation. Y'all lit him up. I get the human aspect of it. I get the human aspect of it. However, you got on a badge. I'm pretty sure he didn't have his body cam on either, but he had on a badge. And what would y'all say if that was me and I pulled him out the car and tore him up? You might have said, hey, Phil, he had it coming. Or you might have said, damn, Phil, you ain't had to do him like that. He was already out of it or down or whatever. He wasn't resisting. And obviously the dude wasn't resisting. Obviously. Good morning, Block Boy. He deadened his ass. That part right there, Zenobia. Definitely that. Keisha Hall can have himself a ball if his assets are in order. Listen, I don't know. She hit me late last night. She might have overslept. I just tried to ring her phone. She didn't pick up. I sent the link to her. You know what I'm talking about? So hopefully she'll get in there like swimwear. Y'all tag me love on IG or something. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to hit her one more again. UPT Ray, what's goody like the mom? See you later on the day. Come on through the good YouTube. Lisa Edwards, the only trio. Dirty got your money. Ambitious Apparel, what's goody like the mob? K to the EV 414 Sean. Miss Lady Lorenzo, get on over here. Hold on, y'all. Let me give her some privacy. Let me mute this real quick, like. Anyway, we in the building. Listen, Young Dreads, Good Money Gang, salute. Ms. Ryder said, PTO, huh? Hey, sometimes it be like that, I guess. J-Man is in the building. People, please, we cannot discuss BGAs once you sign and welcome to death. No, not the devil. What they call me? Suge White then? Phil Knight? What they calling me? You feel me? Damn it. She hit one of them edibles last night and it ain't right. If you knew the scope of the conversation, you might say, listen, Mrs. Ryder said it's a touchy topic, especially when it's happening almost every day. That part. That part, that's the crazy part about it. DJ Big Time, PA Rice or Paris, come on over to YouTube. JPZ, what's going on with you, brethren? I need to get with you soon, JPZ, because you got some heat and I got some music on the way. Good morning to you. Come on over to the good YouTube. But the thing of this, right? Because the first part you understand what went on. The officer and the dude were fighting and tussling in the car, and the assailant or the suspect, as they would call him, the dude had control of the Jeep, the police Jeep, the police truck. Backed that thing up, ran into one car. After he ran into one car, he crashed into another car right by the Mickey D's or whatever. At that point, like I said, the cavalry must have pulled up. They get to open firing on the car. Okay. And then as the police close in, and I think it's the same officer that hit him with the last 3 shots, fired a shot into the car. Because you can hear one clap, and then when they open the car door, the big brolic black officer grab him, pull him out, yank him out, pull him down. When he pulled him down, he bang, bang, bang. He made sure he was done. There will be a lot of people say, oh, whatever, that's on him. He shouldn't have done that dumb shiggity. Suicide by cop, obviously, or he was off the rocker. But doesn't make it right, because at some point, where we know they probably would have let him bleed out if he wasn't, you know what I'm saying, dead anyway. But at some point, police are supposed to do their job. Once they have the suspect in custody, they're supposed to render aid and then take him in to be processed and all that good stuff. But I get it. For them, it's assault on a police officer, right? But when it's us and somebody assaults one of us, we don't have that same escape clause or liberty, right, to exact justice technically, right? We don't. Keisha Hall said, well, it's Freaky Friday. B-Love got some beef grease holding her down. Listen, she might be slicking all her hair down with beef grease right about now. Look, I ain't mad at her. Get at it. Listen. Wazzer said she getting her back worked on. I sound like Soldier Boy telling this story. I'm just saying, I heard about the story when it happened, right? A little bit after it happened. It was in Fairfax County, Virginia. Fairfax City, probably. Or Fairfax, Virginia, but in Fairfax County, the officer involved was a Fairfax County officer, which is not too far from where I live at or whatever. And I'm very familiar with them and their antics. But what brought it all home was the video that the homie, the good comedian, the good actor, Earthquake, posted on his page or whatever. And it showed some young lady and man or whatever was in their car. They caught the tail end of the struggle, the fight and struggle in the police cruiser, the police truck, and then the backing up, the crashing, the you can hear the shots. You can't see the officers in the scene, you know, in the frame, but you can hear the shots ringing out. You see the driver's window you went from, like, you could kind of see through it. It was like a little light smoke tint to being cloudy, meaning the bullet hit the window, changed the whole, you know, thing of it. Then you could see the officers coming to the scene. And like I said, when they got closer, there was one shot fired. And then when they got, and he opened the door and he grabbed him out, yanked him down, and then he didn't back up like, oh, gun. He didn't back up in fear. He didn't back up like, ho, I can't see his hands. He didn't back up and do none of that. He just bong him. I would say about less than 3 feet from the head or the body of the person, wherever he hit him at, and it was a wrap or whatever. And even the person, the brother that was with the girl who was recording, said, oh, he just executed him. What do y'all say? Those just coming in, do you think that the officer should be prosecuted? Was he within his rights? Was he justified in that part of it? Or, you know, what say you? Or do you think anything is going to happen? Because I'm pretty sure that brother didn't know it was a Vecchio when he was doing what he was doing. Or maybe he didn't even care. Maybe his adrenaline was on 1,000. Who knows? Packy Reek, top of the top. 20 bandana. What's goody like the mob? Quick reminder, as the homie Night Rider said, if you haven't already taken a few seconds, go hit the thumbs up, the like button. Salute to the live. You hear me? You can't even go outside no more. You have to worry about, man, you got to worry about the people. You got to worry about cops. You got to worry about the robbers. You got to worry about, hell, sometimes your spice or your spouse or your lover. You feel me? You got to, yeah, you got to be more careful. And you ain't got to be from Maryland to do that. You hear me? Cuban Baby is in the building. Come on over to that YouTube. Royalty Lion, Braid Wish, Big Lil Bosco, Whoop is in the building. Nikki Determined, Mikey Miles, ABM The Movement. Hey, AB Butler, Ab Butler, what's going on with you, brother? Come on over to the good YouTube channel right there. Tap in with me. Tap in with me. I seen that video with you and Bus giving you full propers. Everything is everything. Mr. Unbitchable. Bitch yourself is in the building. That's a hell of a name right there. Come on over to the good YouTube. That part. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on. I think my co-host, she might be in the hospital. Pause. I'm making a joke. But she might be in the hospital from, getting almost damn near drowning in beef grease. You know what I'm talking about? So we got to hold her up this morning. Lord, let the beef grease drain from her face and and let her regain her full civility. That part right there, huh? Royalty Lion just stepped in the door. What's goody like the mob? Hold on. Did I pin the joint at the top? I think I did. In the meantime, between time, send in a request. Come talk to your boy. Ask Big Phil whatever you like. Listen, you might get a good answer. You might get a half-ass answer. Hey, Lin, what's going on, my friend? Listen, the homegirl. I see you. Look, you getting more active on the internet streets. I've been seeing you, Lin. I've been seeing you with them reels. I said, who she? I said, she trying to coolerize some little young nogger. I know. I've been watching. Yeah, you know how we do. It's an uptown thing. You hear me? UPT to the death of me. You hear me? How far from Norfolk? Probably 4 hours or something like that. 3-4 hours. Synovia about 3 to 4 hours, something like that. Did you hear they charging? That's the next thing I was going to talk about. The dude, Penny dude. The dude that choked the dude out. He's getting charged with manslaughter. Manslaughter can carry little to no time. I'm not sure in what it carries in New York, in the New York system. So I'm not going to lie about that. I'm not going to, you know what I'm talking about? I'm not going to speculate on that. I know what manslaughter can carry in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, or whatever. And it's kind of a slap on the wrist, but I get it because they got to say that they got to prove malice. They got to prove these other things to get them with second degree, to get them with first degree, to get them with. I'm just saying, not only should he be charged, but them other individuals on that train should be charged that was holding their brother's hands should be charged. But listen, Shawnee's that part definitely more than manslaughter because he locked down, locked in, and held that man for how long? How long? How long? Then there's a side backstory that says that the reason why he walked out, that he wasn't charged initially anyway, because his father was either a current or ex-police chief somewhere in New York State. And he called in a favor. Listen, I think public outcry and everything from the videos that was shown is causing him to be charged with something. Now, they might upgrade those charges. They might, I doubt it, but they might upgrade that charge for manslaughter in time, especially when they go to indict and all that other stuff. Sometimes they put a charge on you to get the ball rolling, then they'll go to the grand jury. Sometimes they go to the grand jury first, and then we'll charge and indict you. But sometimes they charge you and then go to the grand jury and will indict you and then other charges can come out of that grand jury indictment. So who knows? We're gonna have to play it by ear. Put in your request. Hit that dark blue link at the top that's pinned at the top. Click that link. Come on over. If that don't work for you, grab it, copy it, and paste it into your browser. Come holler at your boy. It's Feel Good Fridays here on Good Morning Gang. And we going up your way. My other half, wherefore art thou? Where is she? Is she gurgling, pausing beef grease right about now? Huh? Beloved, it's time out for that. You know, from 8 to 10, you're supposed to be here. Let the beef grease cease while you're on the Good Morning Gang show. And then after that, have at it. Get right to it. You know what I'm talking about? Listen, y'all come on over to the good YouTube. I will be ending this IG over here very shortly. Keyshawn is in the building. SPC28. Mika is in the building. Mrs. Beautiful Fit Diva. Born Street Guards. Twin mother of two kings. Truth Gamer. Angie is in the building. Big Truckin'. Christy Lynn signing in. Sid is in the building. Y'all better get over here. Listen, if you know like I know. No raggedy, pretty paws land, my co-host. Not my other half, like as in married girlfriend screwing around. Not that. No raggedy or no Ranger T, whatever that how you ever say your name. My co-host. My co-host. That would be the other half. I saw the shooting video and it was a black officer I own doing the most. Man, listen. Huh? The ladies after the show have at it is hilarious. Man, listen. Sabrina. That part. Listen. You know, even for y'all that come watch the show, while we up here for Good Morning Gang, put the beef grease on pause. You hear me? Put the extracurriculars on timeout. Table the adult activity and come enjoy the Good Morning Gang. And then as soon as we say, we out of here, holla, then you get right back at it like a crackhead with a crack habit. You hear me? Get in there like swimwear. Marquise Terrell, come on over. From time to time, come on over. Come on over to the YouTube. It's channel pin right there. Listen. But yeah, getting back to the Neely situation is a travesty. Is a travesty, right? Because even after the video that I saw of that situation, even after he choked him out, he had a depraved look on his face. He didn't look like he was sorry. He didn't look like he was worried about the individual's life. He didn't look like he had any remorse, like, oh, what did I do? He didn't have one of them looks on his face like, what did I do? I just killed somebody, or is he gonna be all right? I just wanted to subdue him or you know, detain him. He didn't have that look on his face. If y'all look in the video, he kind of had a look like he was, which leads to believe that more than PTSD might have been part of that dude's problem. I'm just saying. Tina B. Marie was goody like the mob. My Summit Hills folks was goody. Good morning to ye. Listen, but if y'all think I'm stretching, if y'all think Big Phil is just talking and he don't know what he's talking about, go back and watch the video. It's around IG. It's around the internet. Watch the video. And after the man's sitting there lifeless because they blurred the body once he's lifeless or whatever, you'll see the dude that choked him out standing right there. He ain't looking concerned. He ain't looking like, man, get him some help. You know what I'm saying? Resuscitate him. He ain't looking like, man, will he make it? Oh, man, what did I do? He ain't look like none of that. So manslaughter is a stretch. I think that they're going to upgrade his charges. They should upgrade his charges. They should. I'm just going to say. But who am I? I'm just Big Phil who likes to speak. So I'm Big Phil Speaks. I don't know nothing. I don't know Nathan. You hear me? R&B, good morning to you. Was goody like the mob. Mrs. Ryder too busy being a great wife and mama. Let me find out, Mrs. Ryder, you had got married. Listen, 757 Bugs coming through with the ooh-wee. Good morning. Jug in the building. That's a fact, Jug. He didn't care. He had this look about him. He was standing there looking at, I guess somebody was talking about it. Like, look what you did, look what you did. He was just standing there. He just had this look like, okay. And he just had this a hell of a look about him. That's what stood out to me about that whole thing. Because after it was done, he was just like looking like some kind of freaky Jason from Friday the 13th ass number. That part. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. You hear me? This one right here about to end. This one about to end over here. I got my 4 hours back on IG, but we not doing it. We not doing it. Y'all need to come over and get this experience. Unified, what's going on, champion? What's up, Slim? I don't know. I think she done probably overslept. I done rang her phone. I done FaceTimed it. I done sent her the link. I done messaged her. You know, Godspeed. I know she should be all right because she texted me kind of late in the night about a topic that she wanted to go into. I wonder how the person who filmed this feels. Like, it's a good thing they filmed to have proof, but then to have that on your phone can also cause PTSD. Yeah, that's a fact. The fact that you just witnessed something like that. But that goes back to what I always say, right? You need somebody to document it. You need somebody to record what's going on. One, for your own legal safety when it comes to like police brutality, when it comes to if you choose to intervene, which you should, somebody needs to document it so that some context can be given to what was going on before you intervene, how you intervene to protect you when it comes to you getting arrested and or if something happens to that person that you intervene or something happens to you. But everybody doesn't need to sit there with their phone out. Somebody needs to get involved. When it's police brutality, hell, when it's vigilantism, to the extreme like this situation, whether there's some kind of other assault or whatever, nobody's telling nobody to be Superman and go up against a gun and this, that, and the third. But in situations where dude was getting choked out, somebody should have smacked that dude to his senses, let him go. And if he won't let him go, make him let him go. You feel me? Just like going back to the George Floyd. One of the people stood there, should have ran around that one police officer and tackled that officer off his neck. That's what should have happened. That's what it should have happened, or pushed him off of him, because that was a bit much. But to stand there and watch these things happen as they play out, and sometimes in real time, it goes so fast too. It does go fast sometimes. Hey, 757 Buzz, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. You hear me? Salute. I appreciate you. He said, get a bag on me. Oh, wait. Listen, that part. We're in the building. I appreciate you for the first super chat and a nice super chat of the day. Salute, my brother. Sounds like we should be concerned about C love. You mean B love? Or you want to say the B love? I think B love is just basking in beef grease right about now, Jug. Pause. I think she's just enjoying herself. Hey, Shavala, come on over to YouTube, Shavala. I need your wisdom. I need you to tap in with me. Come on over. Randy Lee in the place to be. Come on over to the good YouTube. Music for God. Good morning to ye, darling. Salute. Listen. Hey, Daz, act like you know. Watchman said he hungry. Listen, huh? Pause. I hope it ain't the talk of beef grease got you hungry. I hope that wasn't it. Unless you're trying to, I'm trying to get some banana 20 in the morning. That part. Listen. Let me see something right here. Let me see where them likes is at. Okay, the likes is pretty cool. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all put an APB out of for my lovely cause. Be lover. I don't know what she doing, but it's cool. It's goody like the Bob. It happens. It happens. Listen, I can freestyle this one because I didn't actually read it because I've had my enough is enough until they actually gonna really do something about this orange head son of a. It's a lot of people that's coming out the woodwork saying things about Trump. There's a lot more testimony that is happening. A couple people I think have been charged, and it's getting real ugly for that team, right? Especially as he's gearing up for a re-election run. There's a lot of garbage coming out about that man. Not to mention, we talked about it before. He got found civilly guilty and liable for a sexual assault on a young lady. Is this an individual that you can look past that infraction or the many other infractions that we see and say, oh, he needs to be reelected? This goes out to all you MAGA supporters, to all you right wingers, to all you extremists. Can you look past sexual assault? Can you look past certain other things? You so-called patriots, you so-called for the countryist. That's my own term. The January 6th, how he hyped that up. You cool with that? You cool? You really cool with that? That sit right with your spirit and your soul? Make it make sense. Tina B said, I want some crabs. I know that's right. I want to follow Miss Ryder. Seems like she produced great content. Damn it. Now that's funny. Watch. B Love getting her much needed rest. That's bullshiggery, Miss Ryder. Mrs. Ryder, that's bullshiggery. If I was up late, y'all know I was up late because I was on Ladies Night with Two Things for Certain Pod, Wavy K and DJ So Lovely. So I was up and could get back up. Matter of fact, and I was woke up because a certain individual wanted me to come to their live. I guess he wanted to do a roasting session, but I was like, I'm going back to sleep. He was bent up and bent out. Pause. He was higher than four kites. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I felt bad for him. I just said, let me go back to bed. I went right back to sleep. Siri play FDD by you mean FTP by YG and Nipsey Hussle. That part. Good morning, Piggy Lace. Come on over. You not late. You right on time. L Grizzly, come on over. Big D, pause, is in the building. Crazy ass is in the building. Nebree Johnson, come on over. I'm about to end this YouTube. I mean, this IG right here. So y'all come on over. Oh, we know Big Phil. We seen you in there. But I was chilling. Sunday is also Happy MILF Day. I ain't never heard of that. Phil, did you hear about the first baby born of 3? Hell no. Say what? How could that even be possible? No. In vitro fertilization used the sperm and egg of parents, then used some of DNA from another woman because her cells were healthier than the mother's. How did they do that? Did they splice the cells of the egg? That sounds hella weird. And that sounds like this child is gonna be born or was born with some extra extremities or something. That sound crazy. That is weird. That sounds like something from out of the National Enquirer. You sure that's real news? I don't see how that could be possible. I don't, but they might call me Dr. Feelgood, but I'm not a doctor actually, so I'm not even gonna put my ones and twos on that one. Mitochondrial DNA, Talk Life Media. Okay, KK. Where they celebrate Happy MILF Day, I want in. Hey, Charlie Hustle, listen, that part. Listen. That part. No, we ain't talking about Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro out here putting in work. You hear me? Old man Robbie, Bobby, old Mac De Niro. Listen, just had him a baby. 78, I think it was, 76, 78. Listen, and I haven't read the whole story, but I don't think it was artificial insemination either. He was putting in work. You hear me? Was it Viagra's? Was it the Blue Chew? You know? Or was he off that honey pack? What was going on with old Robbie Rob? You know he liked the sisters. Listen, listen. He put in work. It's true. Oh, that's a true story. God damn it. It happened in Great Britain. Wow. Yes, it's a real news story. The baby born already. Wow. That's crazy. Some baby got three parents. That sounds hella crazy. It's a sign of the times. It's a sign of the world we live in. The bullshittery that's going on out here, the experimentation, the grafting of people, the changing of certain things. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on out here. TYR, come on over. Beast Mode, come on over. Trail, come on over. JJ305, come on over. Lady Spark, Rakim, G's Louise, Chado Suno Sabe, still bored and come on over. You know what it is. What baby got three parents? Hi, Lynn, Michael, or Mikhail. Sorry about that. Good morning to you. 79 years. Look, give me hope, don't it? Y'all think I told you I was listen. At my good age, I'm still goody like the mob. I could only wish at 79 I'll be just as fine like wine. You hear me? Ready to bump and grizzard. I'm surprised it's still. Listen, y'all don't count them out. Tiffany Chin is the name of the mom. Oh wow. Man, that's brave. Look, Night Rider, talking about Leo energy. I don't know. I think Robert De Niro is Sagittarius, obviously. I think he's a Sag. He gotta be. You know what I'm saying? With that type of energy, that type of fortitude, that type of pause. You hear me? Mrs. Ryder, the Blue Chew. Yeah. Uh-oh, DJ So Lovely is in the building. I see you. Hey, hey. He said it was planned. What you talk about, that baby? Listen, you go get in a sack and you unprotected and you knocking the stuffing out that egg McMuffin. It's a whole lot you ain't got to plan with that. It's planned. You hear me? But who knows? Listen, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it was artificial insemination. I don't know if he got him some good. I don't know how it happened. But shout out to Bobby De Niro, Mr. Robert. Listen, he brung the heat, did he not? He said, listen, I'm going to give you an offer you can't refuse. Take this. That part. Bugatti is in the building. Salute. Don't be surprised about them older men sperm. It's still that part, Synovia. That part. Listen. Huh? Listen. I got me enough procreations around here. I don't need no more, but I just want to know at 79 that minds is still inclined to climb and do what's fine. You feel me? I think the mom is in her 40s. She's a kung fu expert. Hey, Sarah Lynn, I bet you they was in the bed talking about everybody was kung fu fighting. Yeah. Robert De Niro was like, listen, I got you. And Mrs. Ryder, you can let me have my moment. You can let me have my moment. If I want to think that he's a Sagittarius, then so be that. You hear me? So be that. Men can have babies until the day of their deathbed, but women only to about 60s. Hey, Trina Pink, TGIF to you. I got tongue twisted. Trina Pink, how you doing today? Um, there are some rare cases though where women like in their 60s. I think one woman was 70 and got impregnated and had a baby. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody Google that. What's the oldest woman on record? I don't know if it would be in the Guinness Book of Record or just on record. Period. That gave birth to a healthy baby or whatever, or gave birth to a baby. Period. That'd be good to know. Yeah, Mrs. Ryder, let a good old Sagittarius, you know what I'm saying, talk is talk. You hear me? Quince TV and Pheel, what's going on, Rich? Peace. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. I'm surprised you up this, but no, you got baby boy so lovely. So I get it why you up early. Because I'm about to say, after that, after last night, I'm pretty sure I thought you'd be knocked out. Whoo, that part. Sexy Divas in the building. MG Scorpio, King Win. Y'all come on in. I'm about to end this at 9 o'clock. IG's going dark. See, I better come on over. Listen. That will be Sarah Abraham's wife. that part, yeah. Well, I'm talking about in modern history. That part. Just imagine, though. Look, I'm gonna say this, right? The older you get, when it comes to kids, love them dearly, but the less energy you have, I don't care how fit you are, whatever the case may be, you have for certain activities with children. So just imagine Robert De Niro, as old as he is, trying to really entertain that child, or play with that child. He might be able to sit down and play with them, but he ain't gonna be doing too much, getting up, running around, chasing after him. He gonna be sitting on that side like, "Come here, boy, come here, son." He ain't gonna be chasing after him. You know what I'm saying? Can he throw the football? He might get 2 yards. You. I'm just saying. Think about that though. So I guess the question would be, does it make good sense to have a baby so late in age? Or, to each his own. What do y'all think about that? Come hit that link, come talk to me. Is that something that Robert De Niro should have gave more thought to? Like, okay, you're late in your life. What kind of father could you be? Of course, monetarily good. He liked the Bob because he got a bag, but far as the interaction, you know what I'm saying, with his child, will he be there to at least see the child to 18? There's a lot of variables to that. Of course, to each his own, but will it be fair to the child? Will it be fair to the child's development? Will it be fair to you as a father, knowing that you can't necessarily move around and or do all the things that you used to do as a younger man or a younger father? Listen. No, I don't have my baby this morning, but I do have. Okay. So lovely. My bad. 62 in New York. I delivered the baby. Rich, you lying. You ain't delivered no damn baby. Stop it. Two 60-year-old women gave birth naturally. Okay. I knew it was 60 something. I got you, Jug. About to bring you in, my brother. You wish you could have another baby. Hey, Tina B. Marie, tell hubby, tell your man, let's go half on a baby, or let's at least act like it. These kids be sitting down too nowadays. Ain't no football, man. You right. So love. They doing this all day, every day. Jug was pretty like the mom. So lovely.
What's up, family?
Is in the building. So lovely. What's on?
Nothing.
Mine eyes.
Mine eyes have seen the glory.
Let me see what you got. It's like, I ain't gonna do you like that.
Mine eyes, what? Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
You feel me? You Lord Jesus. And we talk about procreation. Lord, help us. Let's not do that because there's been rumors anyway.
Don't don't you
That
start. It's
part.
not even o'clock yet.
Right.
White.
Jug, what's Philly like the mob, Jug?
What's up, family? What's going on, DJ So Lover?
What's going on, Shells? How you doing?
I'm good. White folks do it for bloodline, Phil.
To keep their bloodline going. That's a good
15th birthday, but they big on bloodline and just creating that extension
to
of the
keep that
bloodline.
legacy going.
Keep that legacy going. That's what I was trying. That's the word I was looking for.
No, you're right. I didn't think of it that way, but you're
But he,
absolutely right.
he,
I'm
he
like,
just
hell,
if in terms of just doing it, he definitely too old to be still putting them out here because you're not gonna be there to help. And
that's what I'm
it
saying. Like, is it gonna be fair to the child, fair to him as a father, knowing that the energies ain't the same as maybe being a younger father. You know what I'm saying? So Lovely says she gonna be trying to create babies until she about 70 if she can do it. You
You
know,
know. um,
she said
I mean,
shit.
I disagree because first of all, the statistics show that the birthing rate for white people have gone down exceptionally. So there's that. But what I was gonna say is that I don't think it's the worst idea having children later in life. Now 67 is definitely pushing it, but I think it's
For a
good to know
woman.
your family, your family
the woman
history.
was 67.
Not in
No,
this
he
situation, but
was.
they were talking about one of the oldest women
Oh,
that
okay.
actually
Yeah, that
really had
is
birth.
that's crazy.
Yeah, the woman is different because we have to carry and birth, and you know, it's a lot
It's a
different
lot.
for us. It's a lot more complicated. But
That's a fact.
I
That's a
think
fact.
that when you have children, because I had my son later on in life, and I think that I'm really happy about that because I'm a lot smarter, a lot more mature. I have a lot more patience. Yeah, I'm not as energetic as I was in my early 20s, but I think the trade-off is
The
immensely more
wisdom.
valuable because I
Mm.
have way more assets, both mentally, emotionally, and financially to offer my son. So I think I'm in a better place. I'm not running behind
Okay.
him, but shit, it is outside playing. He's sitting right next to me. Okay, mommy, let me pull up a chair too. Yeah, exactly. These kids is different. These kids is different. So
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, right? Um, I don't know how old you are. However, would you do it again?
yeah,
Oh,
possibly.
okay. Okay. All right. All right. Listen, I just want to
I
be the
might. I
godfather.
might.
I just want to be the
Nah,
She,
godfather.
she say,
you want
Phil.
to be
She
the
say
godfather?
if the beef grease beefing, yeah,
Now
she may
that sound
consider
that
What you
sound
say, so lovely?
nasty.
if the beef grease
Hey,
greasing.
listen.
Goddamn it.
Yeah, the beef grease. Just make sure they sign a beef grease grief agreement. You know what I'm talking about, and it's all good. But yeah, I just want to be the godfather. I give
All
you the
right,
offer. You
I'm gonna
make
put your name in the hat, Phil.
not in the hat. Damn it. Now, but I shout out to Lovely. I'm about to live my life and be the male So Lovely because people speculate all the time about So Lovely, dope individual, but you never know what she got going on with who she got going on, and I
Right.
like that. I like that.
Whose background is that?
It might be you in your truck.
There
Yeah,
you
I think
go.
yeah,
Okay.
he probably is in
I
the
didn't
truck.
hear you, Phil. What did you say? I heard like half of
I
what you
said,
said.
I'm about to be the male DJ So Lovely. I said, you're a dope individual, and everybody always speculating about what it is you're doing, who you doing it with, and nobody
Oh,
knows nothing.
they and you know because you've been around me, so you really understand.
That's a
I keep
fact.
my shit.
On
Alexa.
the on the low.
Okay, on the low low. But I think it's nice to have a child. I actually recommend it. Hold on. Alexa, stop. That's my backup alarm. You ever had like 5 alarms? Like,
Yeah.
hold on. Alexa, stop. After it buzzes, it tells me the weather. It tells me the time, the weather, and some other shit.
Don't sound like Alexa is sharp as Siri. You had to tell her 4, 5 times. She sound like a
I
badass
know
baby.
she
Yeah, like, didn't
ignorant,
I
ain't
tell you,
she?
Alexa? Didn't
I'll
I
be like,
tell you?
damn, Alexa, shut the fuck up,
Damn
girl.
it.
Right, getting on my nerves. But yeah, I highly recommend having children later in life. And the key is just make sure, very, very important, make sure you have good life insurance,
Mm,
because let's face it, the older you get, the more probability that you're going to die. I mean,
at
it
some
is what
point,
it is.
that's a fact.
None of us make it out alive. So it's just a matter of when. So make sure, shit, do it while you pregnant. I'm just now getting my life insurance together. Actually, gonna have two policies, one full term, and then I forgot the name of the other one. Make sure you have one that you can take out money against, and then the other one you can have for, like, let's say 30 years. I mean, if nothing happens, you don't get back anything, but you get, those are cheaper and you get more money that way. The full term, it's a lot more expensive, but you could take money out, and also at the end of the term, you get money back. So it's kind of like
That's
having
a
an
fact.
account.
That's a fact.
So if you're
All
gonna be
right,
an older,
financial DJ So Financial. All right, now listen.
listen, let's talk about it. I'm trying to get my shit together, get it right for my son. You know what I'm
That's
saying? We got to get it right for our kids. It's that's how you transfer wealth. We talk about generational wealth. That's one of the main things. Have your life insurance together. So when you pass, you're transferring some level of wealth to your children, to your family. If you don't have children, leave something. Fuck it. Leave it for your sister. Leave it for your brother. Leave it for your uncle. Leave it for somebody. Don't
somebody.
just
Yeah, that's a fact.
Earth. Shit, we leave Earth. We leave Earth and have our kids and our family selling plates and shit and GoFundMe's. Nah, it shouldn't
But
be like that.
It
Just
should
to,
I
be
just to
just
bury
people
I
us.
just
paying.
had my first grandson, and I had a policy for
Congratulations.
my kids already. Thank you, bro. And
Okay,
now I'm finna get one for him. So that's how
that's
you can
dope.
create generational wealth. Not to mention I'm gonna leave my truck and shit to him. But their life insurance, and that's how the average white family gets started. The ones with some money. They great
The
Exactly.
they great grandfather left a policy for their dad. It was
the
for
Jewish
half a million
community,
dollars.
Yep.
Yeah,
the Jewish community is heavy on that. Heavy, heavy.
it's
Yep.
an
They
easy
part.
way to set your people up. You are definitely
Yep.
gonna
That's
die.
Life.
a
Yep.
fact.
So you go pay
That's
five,
a fact.
$10 a month for 50 years, and when you go, your family get a million, 1.5, $500,000, and it can start.
That's a fact.
That can turn the sky the limit once they get that startup money. Because that's why
That's a
most
fact.
people. That's why most of us. I ain't gonna say people. Most of us don't own businesses or not into it because we lack the capital to start it. Well,
That and wherewithal, the knowledge.
yeah, sacrifice yourself, get some life insurance, and you never know. Your grandkids could be serial entrepreneurs because you gave them some capital to start it with.
That's
Exactly. Don't be
and
selfish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a
Put
and
lot
that.
of yeah.
the type of policy So Lovely was talking about, that last one, they parlay that into real estate investments and other things. The money that you can pull out of the insurance um, package and utilize, they parlay that into real estate and other business ventures that allow their community to thrive heavily. Y'all need to pay attention. Y'all always talking about this, that, and the third. Pay attention to what people are doing. And you might not like certain things about certain people, but if it's something positive or something that can be beneficial to you, pay attention to what it is they do and make it apply to your life as it fit. You know what I'm saying? And definitely when it comes to finances and getting from behind the eight ball, we as a people need to get on our insurance game heavy. You hear me? As well
Oh,
as other
that.
financial instruments to get us back to where we should be. That part.
And think about it. You know what I've been waking up to. Not to change the subject, Phil, but really, what I've been getting on is, don't let your money just sit in a bank account. Because you're actually losing money. Think about it, y'all. A dollar 5 years ago isn't what a dollar is today. You know what I'm saying? So you just sitting, having your money sit in an account, you're actually losing money because of inflation, because the value of your dollar is going down.
That
So
part.
yeah, have a little money put away for a rainy day. But once you get that rainy day money, like I guess I would say, what is it, three times whatever your income is for the year. After that, start investing your money so your money can grow and keep up, at least keep up with inflation, because savings accounts don't have interest anymore. So when it's sitting there, you're just losing your money that you work so hard for. A penny
And they're
saved is not
investing your money.
a, yeah, invest your money so you can see actually something come of it, or at the very least it keeps up with inflation, you
And then
know?
alongside of investing your money, invest in intangible assets, gold and silver. Understand something. If you're gonna have money,
Yes,
if you're gonna have money sitting that's just sitting, put it in gold and silver. But like she said, more importantly,
exactly.
invest, and not just in the stock market. They have micro groups where you can be an angel investor and invest in businesses and things of that nature. Think of a Shark Tank situation without the theatrics. That's how a lot of like Nas, Chameleon there, and certain other individuals, yeah, they started out with a lot more money, but they invested in certain corporations and technology that have allowed their financial portfolio to skyrocket. And you can do that on a smaller scale, along with investing in the traditional stocks, bonds, and things of that nature. EFTs and I can go down a whole list, but
Right. Stocks and bonds are very intimidating though. You know what I'm saying,
it
Phil?
can be, yeah,
Y'all could start
definitely.
off at like a website like Robinhood. Go to Robinhood and you could just put in how much money you want to do, and you could select a simple package. Oh, I want to be conservative. I don't want to take a lot of risk. So you know what I'm saying? Just
You're
start
right.
somewhere. Do something. If you can't do anything else, just get life insurance cheap. You could get a cheap life insurance policy that you won't get money back if you don't die within those 30 years, let's say. But if you do, your family is more than covered. It'd be like $35 a month sometimes for you, sometimes even cheaper. And the younger
Depending on
you
which
get, the
part,
better.
yeah,
All
that's a
you gotta
fact.
do, I think I gotta take you gotta take a blood test and a urine test because they want to see if you have any like
Ailments,
ailment.
illness, yeah.
Right. So just be prepared for that.
Um,
Listen, y'all, listen to this, right? I'm about to take a life insurance policy out against my son's father. So I talked to him. You never did that? Y'all, none of y'all never did that? No?
My
and he was
wife,
cool with that.
but took
Yeah.
a policy out on somebody that I'm not actively with. Nah, hell. I mean, because black folks ain't going for it. They're gonna be like, "You trying to kill me?"
Nah, it's not. Nah. Okay. That's kind of
Just put
crazy,
him out.
but
Yeah,
a lot of people do it because first of all, his father should have a life insurance policy for his son, because if
of
something
course.
happens to
Anyway,
I mean, if something happens to his father, guess who's going to have to come up with all that extra money to accommodate for his absence? Me.
that's a fact.
But listen, what if he got his own policy and got the son as a beneficiary? You saying it as if like,
He doesn't. I spoke like we speak. What you
oh,
mean?
no, but the way you worded it was like, well, somebody got to do it because he can do it himself. But if
But
he
he,
don't
but
do
he,
it,
it, but
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah,
but he isn't doing it. So as long as he isn't doing it, that leaves me open or susceptible to
the
Financial
liability
burden.
of
yeah, to
happening
to
to,
suffering if something
yeah,
now his father is 10 years my senior. So, you know what I'm saying?
he
Um
be clocking out before you be clocking out
what
potentially.
Potentially,
what you say?
yeah, potentially that he would
I
pass on, or you would potentially. 'Cause
Exactly.
yeah,
So that and our son is very young. My son is only 5. So you got to think about it like that. If something happens to him, I'm going to be the one to bear the brunt of the finances that's being lost that he would have contributed to my son. So I'm like, listen, are you going to get a life insurance policy? Now, he was in the military. He said he has something set up for the military, but that's bare minimum. I'm talking about real insurance. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I'm like this, listen, if you don't mind, if you're not going to, I will get the life insurance policy and pay for it just to have something there just in case. And he's like, yeah, no problem. So as I'm setting up my
That's
shit,
dope.
I'm gonna set
Yeah,
something
I don't see
up.
a problem with that. That's dope. I just never
But
did it. I mean, I only
the
got
way
one kid outside of my marriage, but
but
it's,
Yeah.
the way
you know.
what Jug said is true, right? I talk about this before. I learned about this some years back, and the same community does it or does it heavy. Where like say we a family, right? Say me, you, and Jug are a family, maybe with a
Thank
couple other
you.
people, right? And whoever's the oldest out of us all, let's say I'm the oldest, right? You all would get a policy on me, and make one the most trustworthy person the beneficiary of the policy. Everybody else draws up a contract with the beneficiary that says that once Big Phil passed, the money goes to So Lovely, but So Lovely is going to be responsible with dispersing set amount of percentage of this what you call it to each person that is contributing and paying for this policy or whatever the case may be. And what
Right.
happens and,
Yeah,
and
exactly,
what
Phil.
happens is we got to get out of the mindset. Oh, like Judge said, oh, you trying to kill me off? No, no, no. We trying to set you up for financial wellness so that you can have some things because a lot of people are dying and not leaving people. And then what you do is as family members become 18, they can join in on the same what you call it. The policy would be raised up. The newer people involved wouldn't get the same amount as the original people that were there, but they would get some money. And then what you do is you do that for the next person in line, and then
Right.
out of the proceeds, you take a piece of the proceeds. When that policy is cashed in on, part of it goes to like real estate or investments. Part of it goes into other policies, and part of it goes to your actual living and well-being or whatever. We as a people, we got to get out of that mindset that okay, because we don't understand something, then we got to fear it. Stop being afraid to learn and gain
Yes.
understanding of what could better our situation, because a lot of people are so afraid of these things. And let's be clear, there are some unscrupulous people, there are some evil people that would try to put a policy on you and do something to you, but generally, I'm just saying, but as a family, if you know your loved one is going to pass at some point, if you know that you're going to pass at some point, you have to
Yeah.
have a different mindset and like, okay, let's do it. Let's have at it. And the people, the family, the person doesn't necessarily pay on that policy, but all the other family members will pool in and pay for a policy. That way you can get the 3.5s, the $5 million policies and above. And again, and it not be heavy out of everybody's pocket. Something to think about, y'all. I'm just saying, get your
No, you're right.
families in order. It will help get your family in order, not just for you, but for your youngins and their youngins. I'm
You
just
could
saying,
also insurance policy on your children. God forbid, once again, God forbid
something
something
happened.
happens to your children. You know what I'm saying? And you need to take off work, you're grieving, or, whatever it is. Like, yeah, everybody should have a life insurance policy. I don't have anything right now for Kaden. Um, because I just hate the thought of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's
I
smart.
get it.
It's smart to have something in place just in case. I mean, if you can afford it, you know.
Yeah,
But yeah, as far as that, people are saying, "Oh, don't force it on him." I can't force it on him because he has to sign off on it.
he has
Any
to. Yeah, yeah,
anytime you take life insurance out on somebody else besides yourself, not only do they have to sign off on it, they have to take those tests as well. They have to take the urine test, the blood test. They got to go through the whole process. The only difference is instead of him paying for it, I'm paying for it. That's
yeah.
literally the only difference. You know what I'm saying? So it's just smart to have y'all. And even my friend, she how I got the idea is that she has a life insurance policy she pays for her husband, because some people are just financially irresponsible. So
Yeah.
sometimes instead of going back and forth with them about it, oh, get life insurance, what's going to happen to me if something happens to you, and it's an argument. If you could afford it, just get it. Fuck it. Just
And
get you.
more importantly, look into what a trust is. Look into
Mm-hmm.
your estate in a trust. Even the
Yeah.
monies that you leave for your children. Look into creating a trust. It would save you. It would definitely save them some taxes and issues with actually, you know, getting these things that you want to leave them. Look into trust, the various type of trust, and maybe a trust inside of a trust, understand, protect your family's legacy and assets. With that being said, so lovely, we're gonna have get you to get Wavy to come on through Pheel the Love Fridays. I ain't like to turn out for the 1 minute speed shoot your shot. I ain't like to turn, it was only one. Shout out to the homie
Ooh.
Money.
Yo, shout out to Money. I'm gonna tell y'all something,
Yeah,
right? It's like these y'all y'all be in these comments, and I know y'all see it. A lot of men really like Wavy, right?
a
We see
fact.
the love, the admiration, we see the all of that. We see it in the comments all day, every day for Wavy. So there's no reason why y'all should be this scared. Now,
That's what it is. They be scared, scared, scared. They want to shoot their shot, but they be like, nah, I don't want to be on Front Street.
but you're not on Front Street because we all know that Wavy is very nice. She's not like that. And I'm not gonna be up there trying to embarrass you or say anything crazy to you. It's just about you coming up. And I think Money did a good job. He
Yeah, he
just
did.
said, he did, right? He did, because all you got to do is just, just be regular. Come up there, talk regularly. You don't got to kick game necessarily. Just come up there and be yourself and talk to a woman like a grown man, and you'll be
That
good.
part. That part. Because I know for sure there's a couple brothers that got interested in Wavy. So I was like, why ain't nobody, but women, I would say this, women are more apt to come forward in cases of shooting your shot type of situations than men are. I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's pride, I don't know if it's ego, but in a lot of these shows, a lot more women come forward. Like even with the Kendra G's and other places, a lot more women are willing to try their hand or shoot their shot or put themselves out there to avail themselves than men will openly. Openly,
You
they'll
think
get in your
so?
DM.
Think so, Phil? Because
I,
we were talking about that towards the end of the show. I don't know if you remember. And a lot of men are like, "Oh, woman wouldn't do it. They scared of rejection." And I kind of agree with that because we not as used to like. For y'all, it's almost like shit. Well, fuck it. Y'all are used to shooting your shot, and you know what I'm
I
saying. But
I would have thought so, and especially with times past. But here lately, like even with Feel the Love Fridays, we got a lot more women interaction. To be men there talking they shit in the comments, but they be scared to cam up. And I just like, what? You got these women talking about all kinds of salacious and they trying to have at it type of, you know what I'm saying? And they be the fellas be going at it in the comments, but would not cam up. And even a lot of these shows, the way Kendra G got it, the women open themselves up, at least for the opportunities, a lot more than the fellas do. And fellas will get into the DM like, yeah, I seen you on da da da. You was looking good. You had on that red wavy, you know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. But won't actively come up on a live setting for I think scared of the ridicule of their presentation possibly, but they won't open themselves up for that judgment. When one, she's a beautiful woman, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like you vying for a stranger or somebody that you don't see how she move, or partially how she move, whatever. Um, to be able to shoot your shot or whatever. But I know there was a couple individuals in them comments that, you know what I'm saying, have been admiring, talking their stuff on ladies' night and this, that, and the third that didn't came up. I was like, look at these knockers. They
that's how
scared.
it. Oh, the people with the biggest mouths are the most scared. What's the name of this morning show, Phil? Because I want to find it on the
Good
YouTube.
Morning Gang morning show. It's on my channel though. It's on my channel.
Good morning.
But
What?
Good Morning Gang.
Oh, good morning, gang.
Yeah, Good
Okay.
Morning Gang morning show. I'm about to move some stuff around to do a whole playlist just for the morning gang show, the Good Morning Gang show, and then other shows and stuff like that. I got to organize. I'm doing it all by myself, so I got to organize. You know,
I feel you. I feel you.
you
But yeah,
feel.
I'm excited about Shoot Your Shot, and I hope and by the way, Shoot Your Shot is also open to women. I don't think that we
So y'all gonna
specified
do
that.
it as a whole show? I think that would be dope if y'all did it as a whole show, like a byproduct of Ladies Night
We
between
did
you and
feel. Hold on now. Pay attention, Phil. Since season one, we did For the Love of. You don't remember that?
No, that yeah, but to me, Shoot Your Shot is a little bit different. It's packaged a little bit different, which is dope. That's what I'm saying. I hope that y'all brand it all the way out. Yeah, I've seen For the Love of. Yeah, definitely. I've been around like tires, girl.
I mean, I guess we could like think about how we would flush that out. You know what
As
I'm
a
saying?
whole, it still be you and Wavy running the situation, but it'd be like another show birthed out
Mm,
of run by presented by two things for certain pod. DJ So Lovely Wavy K presents Shoot Your Shot, da da da, Shoot Your Shot Wednesday, whatever. And it'd be a whole
it,
nother entity that you could put on your channel. I don't know. I'm just
okay,
saying.
because
I
we
think it'd
because
be dope.
I feel like that's a direct competitor of For the Love of. We've been wanting to bring back For the Love of.
Oh well
Um,
shit. I had it. Listen. I might be ready. I might be
oh,
ready.
you ready now? It's
I
only
said
two
might
years
be. I
later.
said might be. I said might be. It's a lot of
Yeah,
drama on these.
we got if we got a couple shows coming up for two things for certain podcasts. We got the Comic Creepers coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I like the idea of that. I was like, okay, all right, they working, they working.
We got the new wave music review. So we got a couple shows coming. You know what I mean? Y'all tune in. I appreciate you always supporting Phil. We here to support you as well. This is
Oh,
crunch time with her kids. So this is when she getting everybody up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And getting everybody out.
And Watchmen, I'm watching. I see what you're saying. I see what you're talking.
What Watchmen talking? What he saying?
Why don't I shoot my shot at Wavy and
There you go. You
Wavy?
see, you should have came up. You should have came up just to
He
be a good
said
sport.
there's so much drama on these internet streets. It's kind of hard being BIGPHIL. That's me.
Well, in the
But
words of mystical, do your thing. Don't be scared.
I'm never that.
That that
Listen,
part.
it's already rumors and accusations and allegations. Yeah.
That's
Plus,
a lot of long A words,
do you hear
accusations
me?
and
I,
accusations.
I don't think she would be ready for none of that anyway. I change her life for the better, but I change her life. So I don't know.
Here you go. Really? See, that's already. Wait, hold on. I kind of like that. That's already a vibe. You came up
What?
and say, "Listen, I'll change your life, girl."
I don't want no problem. Samara Collins. I don't.
But
Or Cimarron.
I'm gonna be up there to be like, "How so?"
Exactly. 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 I already know. Listen.
But y'all, I wish that I would have saved that for the love of So Lovely episode. That was
You would say
different.
what? What's different?
So no, was you in the building when we did that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
It was good,
I've been
y'all.
around. Yeah, I've been around.
There was
No,
about
it's
8 people
very
that
dope.
came.
It's very dope. I guess because y'all the shoot your shot thing is different. Like you got 60 seconds. All right, get in, get
Right.
out. Get in, get out.
Get out.
That's different than the For the Love of because it's a little bit more detailed, a little bit more, dialogue and between the people, et
Right.
cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why I thought it'd be dope. But yeah, if you trying to bring back For the Love of, then don't mind me on that. But I just thought it was dope because you're like, okay, we ain't got
Let's
all
see.
day.
Let's see where the segment goes because sometimes we can't make a segment a permanent feature if people don't come up.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? It's like
That's a fact.
the advice. We used to do advice with ladies night, but if y'all are not submitting your questions for
Ideally,
advice, you can't do advice, right? So
I got a
it,
I got a way around that. I got a way around that. I'll talk to you behind the scenes.
okay. But yeah, we might, well, y'all will see that, but I'm not gonna make this about ladies night. This is about
Girl,
good
you at
money.
home. You good money gang, good morning gang, but your family is so we talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? It's what
Right.
it
Good
is.
morning. Sorry.
You feel me? And listen, we family, so I'm supporting y'all and what y'all got going on and vice versa. So it ain't even about that. Listen, you hear me? You never know. It might be
Period.
somebody in here that ain't seen what ladies' night and might be intrigued now. You feel me? So
That's a fact. That's a
that
fact. You saying some good shit right now, Philly. Phil.
I I try. Listen, I saw a special guest in the building last night too.
You saw
I saw. Yeah, I see everything. Listen.
you see. So you know what's crazy is he sent shots and I didn't even see the cash app until after we got off. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, he was like, "Oh, so you gonna do me like that, huh? Look,
Right. I was like, damn it.
y'all got to go live at some point. Right, you got to go live at some point and get him right. You feel me? Like,
You know what's funny is he used to be on my live all the time. But first of all, so the way he is, he don't like certain shit being said by
I can,
people and
I can
stuff.
dig it.
And he the type he like, you know how he is. He's chill, he's mad chill, but like he want to put hands on something. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, right? Like I'll be quiet. If y'all notice, I'll be a lot more quiet on the live because y'all not just arguing with me anymore. Y'all arguing with him. I'm I'm just being real. So now I just try to kind of stay out the way because I don't want him feeling no type of way, you know?
And that,
It's
that's the thing. The fact that folks don't know make it that much more intriguing because he can kind of watch and peep everything, and people ain't got to be like, oh, he's around, or oh, you know. So I get it, and I guess for him, it's like sometimes it's better to kind of sometimes stay away to keep a free, free and clear mind because
that
sometimes people say some things that are off the hook, whether
yeah,
it
I'll
be
be like,
disrespectful or
babe,
sexual or whatever the
I'll be
case may
trying to
be.
give the pep I'll be trying to give the pep talk. I'll be trying to tell him like the nature of like the FDN thing. I'll be like, look, it's like this, don't take it.
Man, as a man, that don't mean a mother.
Right. Imagine seeing that for the first time, seeing your girl in that environment for the first time and the trolls and everything. You'd be like, what the fuck is this, yo?
or
You know?
vice versa. And vice versa. Think about it. You walk into
Right.
something, man, and all these women coming at him, or whatever the case may be, or whatever. You like, what the hell you involved with? Oh, this is what you be doing with your free time? Like, oh hell no. Nah.
Yeah, it hit different, but he's wrapping his brain around. He's a quick learner, so he definitely wrapping his brain around it, and he's like, he had some feedback. I said, "Look at you getting to know the so
Definitely a dope individual, and I like y'all dynamic. I do.
thank
I,
you."
I thought about something. You was worried about me slipping up on a name. Somebody else be not
Nah.
that person, not that person, but your name.
Oh no, no, no. I didn't slip up. I knew what I was saying that day. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no,
But
no, 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 no. I remember you was like, you better not tell nobody my name. Da 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 da. I said somebody
oh
else
yeah,
be.
yeah. Who that? Who's the somebody? Oh yeah. Nah, yo, he get on my nerves with that. I ain't gonna lie, but it's okay. We know his
It's all,
name, so it's like,
it's all love. Yeah, it's all.
I don't expect to say a secret at one point, or another. It's all good. Like shit, it's my name. You know what I mean? But I'd rather not. I ain't
That
gonna
part.
hold
That
because y'all,
part.
some of y'all is weird. You know what I mean? So I love a lot of y'all, but some of y'all is weird.
Some of them, a lot of them. Listen,
Some of them.
some of the ones you
So
think are the most sanest just come out too, and it's like, hold up, you too, and it's like, oh, but
how do you know when somebody's crazy or Phil on the internet? How can you
sometimes
tell?
sometimes you see it, sometimes you can hear it, and then sometimes you're highly fooled, and then it falls out the closet, boop, boop, hits you right on the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, that part, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, she's crazy, oh he's batshit crazy, But then sometimes it's like, oh, they presented themselves this way, and you thought it was this, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong or something is said, and you like, oh, you off your rocker. So you never know what you're getting, and that's why I think the beauty of taking it offline and actually interacting with people is paramount, because people can present themselves one way online, and sometimes it can be misconstrued or misread. But when you get around somebody and get that vibe and that energy, you see things differently.
Right. You right, Phil. It goes both ways because sometimes you read people wrong in a good way, and sometimes you read them wrong in a bad way. Sometimes,
Facts.
like for me, I think it's the other way around. I think people think something about me until they, you know what I'm saying, they meet me and then they realize, oh, she cool or whatever. You know what I mean? Um,
That part.
and
That
then
part.
sometimes you be thinking, oh, he cool, she cool, and then you meet them in person, you're like, what the fuck was that? You know?
And that's
So
the thing, right? I got it in a bar of this rap that I'm is a freestyle about the release, but other people have kind of said it similarly. The internet, this internet, have people thinking that they know you because they see certain aspects of you, whether it's the real you or facade. The internet will have people thinking that they know you or whatever. And I'm like this: get to know me,
that's,
because to some I'm a grizzly bear, to others I'm a teddy bear. I don't,
that is
you've been around me. I'm chill. I don't be like now. If something would have kicked off while we was there, you probably would have seen something different out of me. But I'm for the most part, I'm a laid back brother. I'm chilling. I'm trying to have a good time, relax. I ain't on no bullshiggery and all that. But you know, the internet will have you thinking one way or the other. Either he's super simped out, or he's super this, or he ultra cool, whatever, not just a bad connotation, but a good connotation. Get to know a brother, get to know a sister, get to know the homie Jug. You know what I'm saying? If you can. You know what I'm saying? And you might see that we are more dynamic than just the things that you see on here. That either you'll gravitate more towards because you can be like they super dope, super cool, or you might fall back like, oh, he's an asshole, she's an asshole. Whatever the case may be. But get to know people for who they are, not just the visual
exactly.
presentation.
Because y'all are seeing people in very
$8.
specific scenarios on the internet, and people are not one dimensional. We have so many sides and layers to us, but what you see is what other people are bringing out sometimes, unfortunately. And then sometimes also people play into a persona on the internet. You got to understand that.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
if y'all putting out this feminist narrative on me, fuck it, we gonna play into that. You know what I'm saying? So Lovely's the feminist bad guy. I'm the bad. All right, I got no problem being the bad guy, but the truth is, I'm not the bad guy. So you know what I mean. It just you take everything with a grain of salt, and we got to do the same thing with the comments. If we
That's
want them to understand that, that's something that I'm learning. Then we got to understand that sometimes people just be saying shit to say shit. Yeah,
and
bro.
sometimes you feel me, and sometimes I have at it with them, right? People like, why you entertain the comments? Because sometimes the comments want to be included. So I joke and I laugh and I read the comments because everybody's a human, and even though they're not necessarily in the camera, a lot of people want involvement in some way, and you know I like the interaction, whether they talking shit or giving a compliment, critique, or complain or whatever. I take it all in stride. That's why a lot of times I be like, "Your mother," like that shit don't be on nothing
Right.
serious. I'm not, huh?
And no, I'm saying right. It's hard though. I ain't gonna lie because I'm not used to that. It's like I gotta get used to it. Especially like, look, Wavy and I's platform is growing. You know what I'm saying? My DJ platform is growing. I have to get used. But let's face it, there's a lot of critics out here with no credentials. Okay, so it'd be hard to hear that shit. Um, to be
The
honest,
comments,
but
the comments, I'm not so worried about. It's like say we camped up here and you say something out of the way, I might react differently than I would somebody in the comments say the exact same thing. Not because of reading it differently, because it's different. It hits different. Like say if Judge come up here and say something up here, it hits different than if he type it in the comments. If you say something, like if I say something to you, it'll hit different if I verbally say it as opposed to you type it in the comments. Whether I'm playing, whether I'm serious, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? So you might get more of a reaction out of me while you camped up or whatever. And I'm working on that too, because at times I'll be ready to go when it comes to certain things, and I need not to be that way because all of this is internet stuff, and it ain't none of it real. No beef is vegan, as I like to say, and so I got to carry that one. But that's the human in me, the growth in me, where I see I need to grow. But like the comments though, I just be joking, like your mother and da da da, just teasing, and they be teasing too. Cause some of them will get in my inbox and be like, I'm just trolling you. I ain't on nothing. Da,
No,
da,
they
da,
do
da.
that. I appreciate when they come into the inbox and say that because that's like, all right, lovely, you know, like even
You
the
ain't got
people
to
that
carry
be
it
like,
like that.
they be like, can you because a lot of times if I block somebody, they'll DM Wavy, and then you know what I'm saying, they'll be like, Wavy will give me the message that they said, and usually the message is something like, tell Lovely like I'm not, I got love for her. I'm not really mad at her, whatever. About I'm just trolling or whatever. But to me, I'm from an era of you say what you mean and you mean what you say. You say some shit,
You got to
you
stand
lie
on it.
in your face, get jumped, you know what I'm saying, get cursed out, all the above. So it's kind of like I think it's a generational thing too, because I'm not used to people just having anonymity and hiding behind a keyboard and being a coward.
Saying whatever and saying whatever. That's a
I'm used
fact.
to people being accountable, being able to be held accountable for what they say. So it's a hard transition. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a
But
fact.
Phil,
It's all about
I,
personal growth. Um,
I gotta pack it on up and get out of here. I'm supposed to start work in like 20 minutes.
all right, I'll put some clothes on, girl.
That's
Don't
a
get me in
fact.
trouble. Don't get me in trouble because
Right.
mine eyes.
All right, Phil.
I want
Shouts out to
homie looking at me
Phil.
like, hold up, big Phil, we was all right. Look. Salute,
Fact.
so lovely.
Salute to the good morning gang. Salute comments. Salute. Who's this up here? What's your name?
The homie Jug. Hopefully he's still in
Doug.
tow. He might be in his
Shout
truck moving
out to
around.
him. Y'all have a good morning. Have your coffee just the way you like it. You heard?
And I am changing lives, but go ahead, get them up out of here. So lovely.
All right, y'all later.
I'm silly. Hey, darling. Jug, you still there? You been quiet in the mug, Jug. Jug, you still there? You ain't fall asleep behind the wheel, did you? Juggy Jug. If you did, come back, my brother. He probably done dozed off. Look at he probably yeah, got him a little baconator breakfast joint or some crap like that. You know what I'm talking about? How y'all feel? Yeah, hey, Night Ride, I think Jug fell asleep too. Either that or he stepped out of the truck. It sounded like he was moving around and maybe took, stepped out of the ride to take care of some business real quick and left the live going. Anything. Oh, excuse me, Mrs. Ryder. Then why don't you come up here so you can get engaged with the comment? I mean, with the conversation. Hey, Keyshawn, that's a fact. That's a fact. But you know what's funny? I got a very good sense of humor, even if the jokes are against me. Even if the jokes are against me. I was on a live yesterday and people in the comments were saying some crazy stuff. Even in the lady night show in the comments, before I cammed up with her. And it'd be funny. If it's funny, I'ma laugh. I don't care if it's about me, about you, about him, about her. If it's funny, I'ma laugh. But just be prepared if I decide to jab back. Listen, I come from the turf. DC, we raised some hellified Jonahs, some talk shitters, you know what I'm saying? That can talk that talk and yeah, get under your skin. So you gotta be mindful. I be trying to chill though. I be trying to chill. I don't want no problems. But yeah, the comments definitely have at it. You hear me? Definitely have at it. I'm not DMing someone else if I'm blocked. I'm not begging anyone to be included. I can dig that, but Sarah Lynn, if there's a misunderstanding or to the depths, as in, because for a minute I blocked certain people because I for my like if I'm going through something personally and some people start to say certain things, sometimes it's best for me not to see it because it'll make me overreact because of where I'm at mentally at that time. So I might block some people, for a moment for that, just to have a clear space. Not necessarily something personal or that I'm really like in a beef or upset with somebody that deeply, but sometimes I have to draw back because, what I'm saying, I know where I can go with certain things. So that's just me reeling myself in. Who's talking shit good day? Harlem history, just shooting the gift of gab at the moment. No real talk. But we talked about uh, a police a fight that involved police that ended in a man being killed in my area. We talked a little bit about the Neely situation, the subway choking death up there, and that the dude that choked him out being Penny or whatever his last name is, being charged with manslaughter out of that. We talked about that. Then we talked a little bit about finances. I'm talking about So Lovely trying to stir up something with her co-host, but it is what it is. I am freestyling. I'm going bar for bar, Sarah Lynn. I'm going bar for bar at the time. It's still been a wonderful show. My co-host, she did text me, said she woke up late, but she still ain't get that ass here. So I'm like, no. But it is what it is. She did text me though, maybe about 10, 15 minutes ago, said I overslept this, that, and the third. Because like I said, she was up hella late because she texted me around about near the end of ladies' night or whatever. And she wanted to discuss a topic she wanted to talk about or whatever. But I guess we'll get to it on Monday. Oh yeah. That's that part right there, ladies. I might see y'all on these IG streets, but if as far as Big Phil speaks, these shows and all that, other than tonight, probably won't see you before. All the wonderful ladies and that are mothers, I want you to have the most spectacular, wonderful, blessed Mother's Day ever. Without you, there is no us. Without you, there is no us. You are one of the, if not the most important people in our lives, as a mama, as a mom, as a ma, as a mother. You know what I'm saying? And if don't nobody else tell you or speak it to you in this way, I want you to know that you are appreciated heavily. You hear me? Single mothers, engaged mothers, married mothers, widowed mothers, we love you and we salute you. Happy Mother's Day to all the mamas, babies, mamas, all that. From Big Phil Speaks, and even be loved, and happy Mother's Day to her too. You feel me? That part, the early Mother's Day, that part right there. You got it, Trina Pink. You got it, Trina Pinky. To all the mothers, to all the earths, that part. Did you hear Elon Musk step down from Twitter? No. Nah, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. I got to check into that. I wonder why he stepped down. Or maybe he just stepped to the side to let somebody control the day-to-day aspects of it, which makes more business sense. So he can go off and do other things or whatever. Because he's acquired it. So that's a good thing. Maybe now he's stepping back and giving somebody the reins to do the day-to-day, the COO, this chief operating officer aspect of it. Who knows? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that. Keisha Hall, you be a part. You be tuned in, Keisha Hall. You need to holler at me. You might be be a correspondent or something for the Good Morning Gang. What you doing? Huh? You're very welcome, Mrs. Ryder. Evolution Brooklyn, where you been hiding? Huh? Where you been hiding, Evolution? Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Feel the Love Fridays. It gets spicy. It gets his eye. It gets his eye. And fellas, we want y'all to represent a lot more than just the comments, because these ladies be talking that talk and opening up and be open. You hear me? I guess I get it. Some of y'all are DM bandits. Y'all wait to get in the DMs you know what I'm saying, talk your shiggery. Stop being scared. You know what I'm talking about? A man gonna be a man. If he sees something he wants, he gonna go at it. If minimally he's gonna input to the conversation that we be having. Listen, stop being so secretive, and I'm gonna wait till I get behind the scenes. I'm getting in her DM. I'm gonna shoot my shot that way. Listen, no, be a man. Put a stamp on it, like, nah, you mine. I'm coming to get you. That part. You welcome, established. You welcome. Does GMG have an email I can send in stories on there, or you can send it to my my IG, Big Phil Speaks on IG, Keisha Hall. You can definitely send it to my my inbox. You hate looking at Teslas.
A little pressure off, like, boy, this is a tough shot. This isn't a wide open look.
What's going on with you, bro? What's happening?
Everything.
Hold on, I'm put you on max. Hey, hold on, big fam. I'm about to put my shirt on. Put my shirt on real quick. You know my.
All right, go ahead. Have that, and I'll bring it back. I'm gonna try to be here tonight. Going to get what now? What you talking music for God? I'm talking about, fellas. I'm talking about music for God too. There be some fellas. They be scared to come up and say it. Say they talk or shoot their shot at the ladies directly on Feel the Love Fridays. They'll talk some good shit from the comments, but then they'll wait till later and get in a DM or something. Like, I noticed you on Feel the Love Fridays, and I just wanted to let you know why you couldn't say that on the show. Or we got more female interaction in the conversations that we had. We need more fellas to cam up. Listen, I can't be the only fella in the situation that's giving dialogue and input. I can't speak for every man. My image of what a man's supposed to be might be different than yours. We need your input.
Man.
What like the mob, brother?
Ain't nothing up. How you doing, bro? I've been checking you out a little bit. You been all right?
I've been chilling like a mug, you know what I'm saying? In the way and out the way at the
same
all right?
Time.
Yeah, of course.
Making sure I want you to hear me clearly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Am I talking too loud?
No, you good.
Speaking too loud?
No. What part of the country you coming from?
I'm in Stockton right now. In the bedroom, 649.
That part. My sister is Stockton right about now. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm in Western Ranch.
Okay, I got family
South.
all through the Bay Area in Stockton and all around Modesto, all that. Listen.
Me too. Same parts.
Yeah, how'd you find out about my channel? You follow from IG?
I was checking. I used to. I still be around with what's my buddy name? Yo, buddy. What's your partner name?
So about the platform?
Yeah, the platform.
Queen's
Big
Flip.
Pheel.
Okay.
I mean, not Big Phil, but
Queen's Flip.
What's my partner name?
Queen's Flip.
Queen Flip, and when he used to be in videos, he used to be on the line. You be scrolling up and everything. And I see him. I'm checking him out. He be whipping and everything. We used to go to school in the morning. And on his platform, he come down to the platform. And I was around when he was eating spaghetti. He had to put everything together, and he made his way to get up in there. He put himself in there, went to his live, and even filmed y'all, checked y'all out on the platform when he was going live.
Okay.
Everything, you know, I used to be still up out here.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been out here 20 years, 20 years, and in September, I'm getting ready to move though, bro. I'm about to put these retirements in. Retirements getting, you know, when the retirements come in, the plan was 40 years ago, they put all the food into their system in out throughout the US, the district, the school district, and everything that they have to finish. Once that's finished, they're gonna put some new plans up in there.
Okay.
And from there on out, I'm planning on moving to either. It's gonna be my mind is going to condominiums in Miami, Florida. You know, then I'm thinking about I'm gonna have that on the table. I had that on the table. You feel me? And then I'm gonna go with penthouse apartments. That's in Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada. You know, penthouse apartments. I have to do that because those are mostly, you could get you some good penthouse apartments out there, and you can get the picture. They have you put your in, you know.
I don't know what happened to bruh. I don't know what happened. Somebody called him King Me Later. Damn it. Shout out to the homie Coley-O, a.k.a. Coley Cole. What? Hey, so lovely. One of your stalkers then entered the building. Damn it. Voila. Magic. I'm confused too. Hey, listen. Somebody called that man King Me Later. They would probably do a dope ass show together. I'm just saying. Lord have mercy. Listen, I don't want no problem. So lovely. I don't want no problem. I don't know what happened, Coley Cole. What happened? Don't wish that on me. Listen, huh? Hey, Sarah Lynn. He went from one aspect to around the world, and he was like, I'm trying to live penthouses here, condos there, a trash truck company in Bompton. Listen, some snow trucks in Alaska. Look, he was all over the place, wasn't he? Keisha said, come back, Coley Cole. I understood everything he was saying. I don't know what y'all talking about. I understood what he was saying. I just don't know what he was. Young Dreads, good money gang. Listen, I don't know. Listen, which one of y'all sent him? Which one of y'all sent him? Huh? Which one of y'all sent him? Evolution, is that one of the ones you let escape from under your bed? Who is that? What's going on, Evolution? Let me find out. Damn it. I don't want no problems, though. Listen, I don't want no problems. Send me the cliff notes. Listen, it's been a wonderful show. It's 9:54. You know, my co-host overslept. Ain't no excuse, be lover. We on your ass on Monday. We on your ass. You hear me? But it's all good. It's been a wonderful show. I freestyled most of it. I did. I gave you a couple good topics. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you took some of the gems and nuggets we talked about with investments, about insurance, about learning about trust and things of that nature, and apply them to your life or whatever the case may be. If y'all have any stories or things that y'all want us to talk about here on Pheel, on the Good Morning Gang, hit my inbox, Big Phil Speaks, or hit B Love's inbox at LGL Real Talk, and and let us know what it is you want to hear, want us to talk about, what type of segments you want. Have at it. Get at us. We're reachable. We're talk toable. Hopefully you all that are here will tune in tonight, come back and kick it with me and my other beautiful co-host, Evolution Brooklyn, for Feel the Love Fridays. We going up this evening. One more again, and we gonna have at it. We're gonna have ourselves a ball. You hear me? And it gets hella spicy. So it's very grown and very sexy. So if you're squeamish or let me clutch my pearls, or whatever the case may be, you might want to tiptoe in and tread lightly. Other than that, come through the door, hit the thumbs up, put your seatbelt on, and we going for a ride. You hear me? Listen, this your boy, Big Beef Grease Stories on GMG. I don't know what you're talking, in case you're home. You're still tied up in the Brooklyn basement. Damn it, Evolution. Everybody needs a sick day, so love. That's a fact, Mundo. But let me know. But it's all good. It's Freaky Friday, Phil. Before you leave, tell us the freakiest thing you ever did. And Keisha Hall, listen, if I tell you, I might have to, no, I'm not. I'm getting up out of here, Keisha. You're not getting that out of here. Maybe tonight. Come through tonight, I might divulge some things. Listen, because Evolution always trying to get something out of me anyway. She always trying to pick and prod and get me to open up about some things. So maybe I might tell you some of the freaky things Big Phil done a time or three. You hear me? But in the meantime, between time, all jokes aside, listen. Salute Bacardi. Listen. Dez, now, what was your comment, Dez? Let me see. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Harlem. Hold on, let me see. Bacardi said he's trying to get on it too. What question you asked, Dez? Let me see. I got to go way back. I don't see your question, Dez. Can you retype it? Retype your question, Dez. My bad. But yeah, I can see you if that's what you mean. I don't see a question, though. But listen, as I like to say, you know what I'm talking about, smile. Because you never know what it might do for somebody, including yourself. And I learned here lately, sometimes you got to smile through some things, no matter what somebody's saying, what the world presents your way. You know what I'm saying? No matter what's going on, good, bad, or indifferent, smile. Because guess what? You're blessed regardless. You woke up. You can inhale, exhale. You can open and close your eyes. Use your limbs. And try to be a better person today than you was yesterday, and make preparation to hopefully be even better person tomorrow than you are today. So smile, because it means the world, not only to the person that sees this smile, but it does something for yourself. More importantly, ladies and gentlemen, love on somebody on purpose. With purpose. And I ain't just talking about loving on somebody or being in love with somebody. I'm talking about the humanitarian side of it. Love on somebody on purpose. To the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. Until that day, it's your boy Big Phil Speaks. Be lover. What the hell happened? I'm a holler. I'm out this summer, you know.